the strings attached, girl. Now the strings attached, girl.
What up, you guys? My name is Allyn, they call me Lean, and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm actually here with a first foundation thoughts. I know it's been a while since I've done a first foundation thoughts, and I figured to decide to finally fill one because I actually have a couple foundations that I purchased and it's just been sitting there because I actually don't wear makeup a lot. Like, I really don't. I only now wear it for special occasions, but today I decided to make it my own special occasion and come here to try a foundation that I actually have had for a month, but now I'm finally gonna try out, and it's the new Maybelline New York Dream Urban Cover foundation, and I am using the shade 310 Sun Beige today. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to show you guys the kind of like how this foundation works throughout the day. As you guys already know, usually with my first foundation thoughts, I pretty much kind of talk about, you know, a little bit about the foundation, the packaging, the price, where you can purchase it, and then of course how it works throughout the day. If you guys didn't know, I do have like a combination skin. I usually have it pretty normal here, and I'm really oily here, but it also is a bit sensitive and dry here as well. But I don't really have so much dryness today. I have noticed that my skin's been a little more oilier, I'm sorry, because it is the summertime. But yeah, I guess, you know, I know, by the way, this is a bit different. This is actually in my bathroom. I decided for now, for the meantime, just because I obviously have not uploaded any content on my page on a very, very long time, or YouTube channel, I'm sorry, like page, like, see, this is how you know I haven't been on YouTube. But I decided that I am gonna just start filming on my phone. Honestly, for me personally, just because I have a very, very busy schedule, I have to admit I don't have much time to kind of set up my background, set up my DSLR and record stuff. And at least when I'm recording on my lovely phone here, which by the way, I am kind of using my car like tripod situation, like kind of like the car thing that you put the mail, whatever. But anyways, moving forward, I decided I'm gonna start filming videos like this. It's much more easier to film, and also it's just more easier for me to edit as well. And yeah, I kind of am liking this like vlog style right now, just because I've had like tons of friends actually mention that they do enjoy more of these like kind of vlog like videos. So yeah, just a heads up, my videos are gonna look like this for a while, or a lot, yeah. But anyways, sorry for rambling on. I miss you guys. I haven't been here in a very, very long time, but yeah, I'm here to show you guys a new foundation that I did purchase. So yeah, if you guys are interested on how this lovely foundation works, then I guess without further ado, we can dive right into the video. So you guys already know that I prep my face. I always do my brows. Today I'm not going to do anything with my eyes though, just because I have eyelash extensions. However, I will say, even though I usually prime whenever I apply, you know, foundation, I do have a different primer that I am using today, and this is the first time I'm using it, and it's from the brand called Milk Makeup, and it is their Hydro Grip Primer, which looks like this. I paid about $15 for this little thing, but I did want to test this out, and so far I really, really like it. And I also bought in the travel size mainly because I am going to New Jersey, New York area this coming August, so it's going to be really, really humid. So I figured, you know, since I've had 2 people already mention that they have oily skin and it works out for them, I decided to give it a try. So now, talk about the foundation. The foundation, as I mentioned already, is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Foundation, It's supposed to be a full coverage protective makeup sunscreen. It has a broad spectrum of SPF 50, and it has, well, it's supposed to be an antioxidant enriched pollution protection, and I picked up the shade 310 Sun Beige because I am usually like the shade Sun Beige with Maybelline products. And it has 1 fluid ounce, and of course this is what the packaging looks like. The packaging honestly reminds me of the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I've always wanted to try that foundation, and I actually have a video that I've made a couple years ago actually when I talked about like foundations I wish I could try, but I kind of gave reasons why I wasn't able to try them. But anyways, moving forward, hopefully this is my shade. I know this summer I'm a much more tanner, but I mean, I'm gonna try to make it work. And I also kind of noticed from this packaging already, it kind of looks like it has like a pink undertone. So again, just gonna try to make it work. So other than that, I mean, I do kind of like this packaging just because one, it's like in this kind of like tube-like form, and of course you can tell by the durability, like you don't have to worry about it really like shattering or anything. I think the only thing you really have to worry about it is like over squeezing. And another thing in the bag, it said it's formulated with antioxidants to help protect skin from like environmental aggressors. So this pretty much is supposed to be a foundation, or I guess protective makeup that really helps your skin from like the environment. I guess it's probably a good thing that I'm trying this out because, you know, I do live in the LAOC area, and if you didn't know, Southern California is pretty polluted for the most part. So I guess I should be excited for this, or I am excited for this. And another thing over here, it does have like this drug facts. Usually if you do buy products with sunscreen, they always have like the drug facts, so it can kind of tell you like more in detail what kind of sunscreen like certain percentage of like the ingredients that's in it, because, you know, surprisingly there are people that are allergic to like sunscreen and stuff. So it's good to keep in mind that they have this like drug facts, and then it pretty much like tells in full detail on like, you know, the sunblock and things like that. So now I'm going to be applying the foundation, and I haven't opened this yet, by the way, so that's why again I'm kind of scared. And it looks like this. Look at this like little tube-like form. And then I am going to be using this brush to kind of put it on my face. This is the Sephora Pro Foundation brush in number 14. I actually got this on sale, and I forgot which YouTuber I watched this from, but they raved so much about using this brush. So I actually have to be honest, I don't really wear makeup a lot like I used to, but what I do is I usually use like kind of like a brush to kind of like spread out the makeup, and then I use a beauty sponge to blend it out. And today I'm using the e.l.f. one. It's kind of more firmer than what I usually like, but I'm gonna make it work. So now what I'm gonna do is, okay, so it's definitely gonna be light. But I mean, maybe this might oxidize, and I'm definitely gonna use a crap load of bronzer. But so far, as you can see, as I'm blending it, it's already covering my face. Yes, this is a bit light on me, but I guess it's okay. This could be my winter color, right? But so far, as you can see, it's already covered some of my scars. You guys already know how much I struggle with scars. And you guys already know mainly what I'm gonna focus on today is this area to see how much that oils up, if there's any separation, oxidation. But definitely I will say it's not my color. So I know there's gonna be people saying like, oh, it's not your color, it's not your color. I'm like, I kind of figured it's not my color. But then again, I mentioned earlier that I am a little more tanner this summer. But I like how this is blending out. As you can see, like I really like how this is blending out. Like, look at this. It's just, if I like this enough, maybe I might get a different shade and then take it for my trip, because I really like how, like, look at that, it's just really covered so well. I wouldn't say though this is like a full coverage foundation, because even though in camera it looks like covered, I could still actually see like my scars just a little bit. So this is like more of a buildable foundation. I can definitely see it being more like a buildable full coverage, but I wouldn't necessarily call it like full coverage compared to other like foundations that I've tried. So I'm now gonna go on a third layer. Oh, which, by the way, my mistake, I usually talk about like the consistency, as you can see, is very, very liquidy. Very liquidy. So again, that's why I can probably say this, even though I can see it covered, it's more like a buildable coverage. So just a heads up for all my full coverage lovers out there. But now I'm just gonna blend it all out. And if you didn't know, I don't like put water in my beauty blender. Me personally, I like just using the any beauty sponge actually like this, just because I feel like it I don't use up as much product, and as you can see, I don't have to blend too much for it to be covered. But yeah, definitely you can see the difference. My hand and my arm, this is from the driver's side, but you can definitely see it's too light, but I'm gonna make it work. So now I'm just gonna keep these layers just because I don't know if it's gonna oxidize, and I'm definitely of course gonna apply more makeup off camera anyways. But today I am actually trying a few other products in the meantime to finish kind of like my look. I am using this Jeffree Star Magic Star concealer, which looks like this. I actually always wanted to try this. I know there's just like there's always controversy with Jeffree Star, but you know, I am a makeup lover, so I for the most part like to always try like different products, and I will admit that all the Jeffree Star products that I've used I've liked. So you know, I'm actually really excited to try this. And then I'm also going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder to set my face. I also got this mainly for my trip because I needed something small, and I figured to might as well, you know, take the chance and to try this out. Really, really cute packaging, by the way. I have to admit, like, all these makeup brands are really coming up with the packaging. Like, it's super, super cute, and this looks really, really luxurious. Like, look at that. This gives me like Sailor Moon vibes. But anyways, I'm gonna do my makeup off camera, and then I'm gonna show you guys the final look. So you guys, this is the final look, other than of course sharing like the concealer I decided to try out today and the setting powder I decided to also try out today. I pretty much used these concealers to brighten and to contour, even though I think I need to get another color because this is just too orange. And I also used this lip gloss from Patrick Ta. This is the first time I'm using it, and it is the Patrick Ta's Major Glow Lip Shine in the shade Is She Younger Than Me, and I really, really like that. It gives that hint of pink to it. It's like a kind of like almost, it has like pink shimmer in it, so it's not like gold, but it's pink. But I really, really like it because it's really just like simple. And highlighters, as you can see, highlighters is my jam. I always keep it real with ColourPop. You guys already know I am using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek and Electric Slide. Then I also use a little bit of the Milani Hypnotic Life Luster Light. I don't know if they still sell this. And this, they definitely don't sell. This is my like favorite, and I'm trying to use it very, very wisely. And it's the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector. This was like part of the Jaclyn Hill collection. I got this, this is the Champagne Split. And the reason why I got this, I originally had the like the palette, like the blush and highlighter palette, which you guys know I used forever until like it was all gone. And I really love the Amaretto blush, which is this here. It's amazing, but I didn't use that today. I actually used this sleek blush in the shade Coral, which I actually cracked and shattered, but it's hanging by a thread now. But yeah, this is the final look, and you guys already know, once I do the full face, I show you guys a close-up of how everything looks like, and then I update you guys about the day, which I'm gonna try to do today, even though I don't really have anything planned. But right now it is 10:10. You see little Shawn Mendes with the sheet mask over here. And yeah, now I'm going to show you guys a close-up of how everything looks like, and then pretty much show you guys my face and how this foundation looks throughout the day. So you guys, it is 10:47 and I kind of lagged under the close-up because I was putting away my makeup. But anyways, this is how my face looks like up close. I will say with this primer, it definitely so far feels like super lightweight. I honestly feel like I don't really have anything on, considering the fact that I actually haven't been wearing makeup. So I like that it's very lightweight. I will say though, this shade is definitely light for my face, but I did notice that it did oxidize just a little bit, but it isn't too bad. I honestly feel like though on camera my face looks much more lighter, but when I'm seeing it on like in my end, it looks pretty decent so far. Like the bronzer kind of gives me more color, but definitely if I do end up lighting this, I will end up getting another shade. But yeah, this is how it looks like. And now I'm gonna go eat, do some errands, and then I'll update you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it's actually 5:21 now, and finally to update you guys on how my face actually looks like close up. As you can see here, the foundation definitely did oxidize, so just keep in mind that even if the shade you have is lighter, it will oxidize. So I would actually just suggest to get a shade that's lighter, like maybe like a shade lighter, because it will oxidize. And also I can definitely see kind of like the shininess around my nose, and it also kind of looks like the foundation kind of went away from my nose. My blush, my bronzer, my highlighter is still there, but I definitely could say that I look a little more dewier than I would prefer. At least the makeup is still on, but yeah, this is how my face looks like. I've pretty much had this since 10 o'clock in the morning, so 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a little over 7 hours. So yeah, and also it's really, really hot. So keep in mind, I live in California, and from what I could check, it's 96 degrees. So in this 96-degree weather, I guess the makeup and how it's standing isn't too bad. But this is definitely not a foundation I would say that is like great for the heat, even though it does have sunblock in it. Yeah, this is what my face looks like, and I guess I'll update you guys in a little bit after I finish running these errands. Hey everyone, so it is now 9:33 and I'm actually here for the final check-in for this first foundation thoughts. And I will say, by the looks of the mirror here, because I feel like it honestly doesn't do that much justice on camera, the makeup like is still on my face, but I am noticing that my nose like is oiling up, and after the last check-in, I actually blotted my nose with a beauty sponge, same beauty sponge that I used to apply makeup for my face. But I will say, I'm noticing as well that like it shows my dry spots, but that's kind of like really whatever for me at this point. But for my final thoughts for this foundation, I will say this foundation definitely oxidizes, so keep in mind if you do plan to try or pick this up. If you know your shade from Maybelline, I would just get your shade, because whether or not like it's summertime, this foundation definitely oxidizes a little bit. Another thing, so how my face is, I'm like kind of like oily here, normal here, and then dry around the eyes too. But it's weird, so around my eyes, most of the foundation is actually gone. Like for some reason my eyelids, like this eye doesn't really have the foundation, but this eye does for some reason. I don't know why. But the foundation, I'll say, if you have normal skin, this is a foundation that can definitely work for you. If you're oily, I probably wouldn't recommend this. I will say that if you do want something like this, and if you're oily, I would recommend like bringing a beauty sponge or a powder to blot with, because definitely it's not something I would recommend for someone that's oily. If you're dry, it's honestly not too bad, but I'm noticing like it does catch on to your like dry patches, and I know people are not fans of that. But at least my bronzer, blush, and highlighter wore pretty well. But as for this foundation, do I like it? I don't hate it, but it's probably not a foundation that I would like. It's not bad. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not a bad foundation if you have normal skin, but this is not like someone for a combo like me, because obviously I have an oily nose, my forehead is really shiny for some reason, and it does catch on to the dry patches. So I probably might try this again, maybe with a different primer. I mean, I also did try a new primer, but yeah, this is my face, and I guess that's pretty much all I can say. I mean, the price is decent enough. Like, I think $12.99 for the price isn't that bad for a drugstore foundation. I definitely know prices are going up in the drugstore, but it's definitely not bad considering it does have sunblock. I think that's the only good thing I do like about the product, is that it has SPF, and I guess it does help protect your skin from like all like, you know, the pollution and stuff. But as for the wear, this probably definitely is not a long wearing foundation. I will say that's for sure. I think if you're gonna wear something like this, I would wear this more to maybe possibly run quick errands, or if you're going out for like a couple hours, but not something I would wear for a long day. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my first foundation thoughts on the new Maybelline New York Dream Urban Cover Foundation. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave some love down below, and of course don't forget to subscribe and click that notification button. I think that you guys should click the notification button, just because, again, at the moment, I have to admit, I haven't really uploaded in a very long time, and at least if you got that notification button, you can finally be like, oh my god, Lean finally has a new video. So yeah, and as for now, the scheduling, I will still try to upload my videos on a Tuesday. I wouldn't say it's every week, to be honest, because let's be real, Allyn has not made a video in a very long time. But yeah, again, thank you guys again for coming here, watching my videos, subscribing to me. And by the way, you guys should follow me on my social media. I have to admit, I'm not that great at it because, again, I'm just so busy, but you can definitely follow me. I'm more active on Instagram though, But all my social media handles, my Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, they're all Allyn to the. It's UHLENTOTHE. So Allyn to the. And yeah, sorry for the little brain fart, but anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video. And if you guys have any suggestions of any videos that you guys want me to film, like whether it's food, makeup, me just ranting with the camera, or even music related and stuff, just let me know. And thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, it's been real, and I'll see, I can't even blink anymore, you soon. Bye!
Now the strings attached, girl. Now the strings attached, girl.